Hey guys, Blackbart here, bringing you a quick video just showcasing that it is possible to take a caster through the normal leveling scheme without any twinked crap and beat the final boss. I will put in the caveat that I wiped a couple of times because I hadn't fought him in a while, and he one-shot me 2 or 3 times. Wiped me 2 or 3 times prior to the video that I'm going to show after this, which is the actual kill. Once you know the mechanics, they're a little easier to move around, and using some very specific options here, we can do some pretty good damage to him. So I want to get into that. That way you can see that it's possible. And first, I'll just show you this real quick. My gear has changed a bit. I actually show the gear that I killed him with at the very end of the video that I'll show. I did a little bit of grinding, and this is a quest reward for doing the boss, so you can see that I did it for real. All right. The first thing, and the first and only thing, is you need to get Annihilation, and you need to get it leveled up. While you're leveling, Fireball is better until you get Annihilation to the point where you can pierce targets. Once you can pierce targets, use Annihilation and never go back. It's amazing. And if you want to check out my VOD and look at oh wait, do I have a VOD? Yeah, I have a VOD on Twitch that just shows me absolutely decimating the content up to that point. The main thing that you're going to do is you're going to come in here, and I grabbed a couple of things. One, health globes kind of leech over to force shield as well, because we were stacking quite a bit of force shield. Taking advantage of this node here, whenever there's an ailment on something, you kill it, it increases your damage for a short period of time. This has spell damage attached to it, so this is all pretty good stuff. Ailments double stack, that's not really necessary. I went for a lot of reduction in willpower gain. And then obviously this point right here that adds to your health globes. You can see I'm actually in quite a bit of health here, as well as this one. This one's kind of a save your ass button. When you get down to 30% health, it just boosts you right back up to full. This is a pretty good node right here. Crit damage from all of these, and then we come over here for the leech. The leech is massive. Once you get leech, you can pretty much walk through the majority of the content. Spell reduction, spell cost reduction, some wisdom, and a bunch of spell power. I'm still working on the actual build for adept uses. I've gotten from adept to vet 1 on this build specifically with very, very basic gear. I mean, you can see the stuff I have here is nothing. I just replaced these after I actually did the run. This one, this one, this one, and that one. I think I had the helmet on, and the weapon is terrible. So like that, don't don't think that it's because my gear is terrific. It's all pretty much crap. So that being said, I just ran in there, I did the stuff, I killed it at level 17, which is awesome. So it is possible. The main reason why is because of Annihilation. So Annihilation pierces enemies, and the second beam is really helpful. So if they're not separated, they still count as 2 beams. So as long as you're hitting with both of those on one target, it's like hitting with 2 of them. And then I found that gradually increasing over time while channeling is better than the resource cost reduction, because it just amps that damage up massively. And I actually wasn't using that in the video. I started using it in adepts afterward. So it actually would have gone down faster had I done it this way. The only other skill I really was using was Aether Jump with Aether damage applies stasis whenever you hit them. This is really good, and I have everything else started off basically. So if you do a really close one, you can actually double stack Aether on them and slows down the target. It's pretty good. I like this a lot. Try to do this on cooldown if you can. If you're having problems with something hitting you too quickly, you can slow it down a lot. These I didn't use, I was just leveling them up. And then the Winter's Grass. Winter's Grass, I'm just going for all the small ones. Increased air effects, reduce, and then cold on the ground, and increased damage. And this is just to keep damage up so you're leeching. That's why you see me popping it randomly, because there's a bunch of mobs that were attacking me in that one. So I just pop it, get some leech, and kill random stuff, freeze them from time to time. Sometimes the tick on the ground will freeze stuff if the ailment chance is high enough, and you're good to go. That's the main stuff I put together for this. Now, the one thing that I would recommend if you are going to be leveling, just in general, is use this. Use all of your currency that you're making, that you're not using for... Don't buy gear. Don't care about gear. The real damage comes in from spells. So go in here and power level these skills. Once you hit level 10 and you start buying these, they hit 10,000 a piece. Just start buying out the whole thing. Sell them here and power level up Annihilation. And then after that, Winter's Grasp. And then Aether Jump it'll be high enough level by the time you get to the boss. I wouldn't worry about that. But these two, and then you're good to go. You fly through the rest of the content. No problem. Gems on here, nothing's really important. Willpower generation doesn't really work properly. I think occult damage would probably be better here, which would be Amethyst, I think. And then I just have Force Shield. You can do health there. Those are Cyanites. And then a Cyanite here for willpower to transfer. I'm not really sure how well that's working out. It may be better later on to do stamina here, but that'll be updated later. For just running stuff, just put in whatever you got and go with it. Try to stack as much spell damage as possible. I don't even have spell damage on this one. That's pretty terrible. Alright, well, let's cut to the chase. Let's get to the gameplay here and show you the final kill, and then I'll sign off for the day. So I think what we were missing was just Leech. We're level 17. Skip this.
I do not have to kill you. Do not force my hand.
I won't hold back, brother. Please, for the last time, I beg you to stop this madness.
You stand accused of desertion, murder of your own people, consorting with the occult, and conspiring with enemies of the Republic. Betraying your own father was the last straw. Surrender now. This is pointless.
Oh, deathless start.
Come back to your senses. I've always been loyal to you. You were my family with Valeria.
That leech makes all the difference.
As was requested of you, but you just had to save her, didn't you? She is our sister.
But you, I'm not sure what you are now.
Reckoning. I won't fail, Father.
Probably shouldn't stand in that. Oh shit, just focus on staying alive.
I told you his judgment was final. I told you his judgment was final.
Ouch.
You chose to betray him. You forced me into this position.
No, dodge roll. Okay, let's take our time here and just get back some mana. Or get shot in the face.
I cared for you, brother, but you played us. You played us all. I will break your skull asunder. Ah! Ah! Stand up, Kerr! Fight me! Fight me!
Ouch. Okay, can't do any damage to him in this phase, so you might as well just run around and avoid. Throw up some of those so you get some passive healing. Oh, buddy. That hurt.
After I'm done with you, I will rip out Valerian's spine! Father is all I have left!
Let me see if does that do damage to him? It does. I have no willpower. Oh, I have a pot. It's doing damage. Does this do damage? Totally doesn't. Oh my god, almost killed me. Ah, the caster did it.
Brother.
Can I have the loot now? Oh yeah, we did it. We did it with this gear. It's all leveling gear. Nothing special. Nothing crazy. No twink gems.
You and I made sure this process could not be interrupted.
Yes!
After it ran its course.
There you go. Thanks for checking that out. I appreciate you guys dropping by. If you do have any questions, feel free to drop by Twitch. And then if you like what you saw, please subscribe. I shouldn't have to say it, but do it anyway. Subscribe here, subscribe at Twitch. See more like this. Yeah, we'll have a good time. So I will give you guys an update on how this build is going. In the future, I am planning on ignoring all of this gear that I have in here and actually running this on stream as if this were the first thing I leveled up. That way we can get more of a pure how long it takes to level up and get geared out. Not really sure where I'm going with it, but we'll do some damage, we'll kill some stuff, and we'll have some fun. So, adios.